Heist Society is a young adult mystery novel written by American author Sarah Lee Fogelman, who goes by the pen name L.I. Carter. The book, published in 2010, follows the story of Katarina Bishop, a teenage heiress from a prominent family of sophisticated thieves who desires to break free from a life of crime. It is the first installment in a trilogy, including Uncommon Criminals, 2011, and Perfect Scoundrels, 2013. The story begins with Katarina, also known as Kat, attending Colgan, an exclusive boarding school. Despite her family's illicit background, Kat strives to excel academically and stay out of trouble. However, her peaceful routine is disrupted when she is framed for crashing the headmaster's prized car into a fountain. Kat soon discovers that the mastermind behind her false accusation is none other than W.W. Hale, a charming 16-year-old billionaire, and her childhood friend. Hale tries to justify his actions to Kat, revealing that her father, Bobby Bishop, has been accused of stealing 5 invaluable paintings from the dangerous underworld figure Arturo Taccone. Hale explains that he was sent by Bobby to seek Kat's assistance in clearing her father's name. Determined to vindicate her father, Kat manages to arrange a meeting with Taccone, but convincing the crime lord of Bobby's innocence proves to be a daunting task. To save her father, Taccone presents Kat with an ultimatum: she must locate and steal back the 5 priceless paintings within 2 weeks. Failure to do so will have severe consequences for both Bobby and Kat. With the aid of Taccone's surveillance tapes and their resourceful friend Gabrielle, a young prodigy with remarkable beauty and intelligence, Kat and her crew of aspiring thieves set their sights on their primary suspect, Vasily Romani. However, they soon discover that Vasily Romani is not a real name, but rather a pseudonym reserved for top lieutenants within the criminal underworld. Thieves operating under the name Vasily Romani have often been associated with the retrieval of artwork stolen by the Nazis during World War II. This connection raises concerns for Kat's uncle Eddie, a resident of New York, who advises Kat and her companions to cease their investigation for their own safety. However, instead of dissuading her, this revelation and her uncle's ominous warning only fuel Kat's curiosity. Their inquiry leads Kat to suspect that the 5 stolen paintings are currently concealed behind other artworks within the impregnable walls of the Henley Museum, a fictional institution situated in London. Faced with the choice of either turning her father over to the international police organization Interpol or undertaking the nearly impossible task of robbing the Henley Museum, Kat opts for the latter to ensure her father's survival. Kat assembles a team for the heist, enlisting the help of Hale, Gabrielle, and her longtime friends Simon, Angus, and Hamish. To add an unpredictable element, she recruits Nick, a highly skilled pickpocket whose loyalty remains uncertain. Although she is wary of his intentions, Kat recognizes the value of his talents in their mission. Since financial gain is not their motive, Kat convinces her comrades by presenting the heist as an opportunity to gain fame and reputation within the esteemed circles of international thievery. Armed with cutting-edge equipment, a multitude of favors owed, and a stroke of luck, the group embarks on what will become the most audacious heist of their lives. Despite their best efforts, they only manage to recover 4 of the 5 missing paintings. Adding to their predicament is the revelation that Nick is, in fact, the son of the Interpol agent assigned to apprehend Kat's father. Nick had been placed within Kat's crew as a mole. The agent seizes Kat's father, leading her to discover that Taccone, the presumed owner of the paintings, has no rightful claim to them. The unexpected turn of events leaves Kat and her team facing new challenges as they strive to uncover the truth behind the stolen artwork and navigate the dangerous world of international intrigue. However, the truth reveals that it was all a ploy orchestrated by Taccone to manipulate Kat into stealing the paintings under the threat of her father's safety. In a well-executed sting operation, Interpol successfully apprehends Taccone, ensuring justice is served, and the stolen paintings are rightfully returned to their original owners, the families who suffered their loss during the war. As a result of her father's cooperation with the investigation, he is freed from captivity. However, the whereabouts of the 5th painting remain unknown. Through Abram Stein, a trusted family acquaintance, Kat discovers that the elusive artwork is titled Girl Praying to Saint Nicholas and depicts her own great-great-grandmother. The revelation shocks Kat, especially when she learns that her late mother had dedicated her life to locating and recovering this particular painting, but her efforts had been in vain. The failure to retrieve it becomes a poignant reminder of her mother's unfulfilled mission. Yet, just when Kat believes all hope is lost, the story takes a final twist. A mysterious package arrives, containing the long-lost 5th painting, Girl Praying to Saint Nicholas. Attached to it is a note signed by Vasily Romani, setting the stage for the next thrilling chapter in Carter's book series. With this unexpected turn of events, Kat is left both intrigued and apprehensive, anticipating the challenges and adventures that lie ahead. The book concludes, leaving readers eagerly anticipating the continuation of Kat's journey as she delves deeper into the world of high-stakes theft and international intrigue. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.